Who wants a lightweight couples trailer that costs thousands less than competitive trailers? Hey folks, Stay Hiker from the 6 here, and today we'll be showing you one of the newest trailers in the lightweight travel trailer market, the Prolite Lounge Eco. Prolite's claim to fame is its fully equipped campers that are incredibly lightweight, and the Prolite Lounge Eco retains these values while taking thousands off of the MSRP. Join me as I walk through this camper inside and out and look at how Prolite has reduced the price to deliver an economical new option for RVers with smaller tow vehicles. And be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video when I go through my pros and cons for this exciting new travel trailer.
And we'll start at the front of the Lounge Eco on our outside tour. And before we even look at the details, I just want to point out that we have a slightly more matte finish on the fiberglass on this trailer. We're still getting though our core feature, which is it is all fiberglass. The roof is one piece starting right from the nose and going right to the back of the trailer, right down to the bottom by the bumper. And of course we have our fiberglass walls as well. We do have quite a few less windows, which is the other big difference. But it is a matte finish on the fiberglass versus the very glossy finish that you get on the premium lounge that Prolite still offers. At the front, we also have our spare tire mounted underneath the trailer. And we do have a spot for our propane tank to go here. And we still have all of our normal towing accoutrements. So we have, of course, our 7-pin. We still get trailer brakes. We still have safety chains, of course, and a breakaway cable. Manual tongue jack, of course, on this Eco model. As we come around to the campsite, we do have a ZAMP solar port, and that's going to allow you to plug in a solar suitcase, which is really important because we've got a 12-volt fridge on this trailer. Unfortunately, Prolite's just not able to get in the size that they need a gas fridge anymore, so we've got to use 12-volt, which is really disappointing, but that's where we're at for 2026, folks, and I think we're going to see that with a lot of our manufacturers. We have stabilizer, and we at the front corner here, and we have those on all 4 corners. We have our 30 amp plug, and it's the kind we like where the cord is separate, so there's no hole in the trailer for mice and bugs. We've got our intake and our output for the furnace. This is the fresh water fill, and I'll put the tank size up on the screen. And then here we have our city water connection. And then we have our gray water dump here, and I'll put the size of the gray water tank up on the screen as well. And we don't have a black release there because we have a cassette toilet on this unit. And this is a 5-gallon cassette toilet. We have another stabilizer. One thing that I'm noticing is we don't have a place to store the stinky slinky, which it's a pity that we don't have that in the bumper here. But in any case, do still have stabilizers on all 4 corners, as I mentioned earlier. We still get an outdoor shower, so they haven't gotten rid of all of the cool features on the trailer. So still have an outside shower here at the back, really appreciating that. And again, you can see that we don't have any windows at the back though. And we've got our 6-gallon hot water heater, 6-gallon water heater. People have said, stop saying hot water heater to me. So I'm trying, folks. But anyway, there's our water heater right there. And we do have one nice big window by the dinette, so I'm appreciating that. And you notice that the windows are frameless, they're awning style, and they're glass. So still, the windows that you do get are still the same premium windows that you get on the premium model. We're getting steel wheels instead of alloy mag wheels. Still getting your same suspension, your leaf sprung suspension on this trailer. We do have an amber porch light. We do have a grab handle. And this trailer is equipped with the, get my shadow out of the way so you can see it. It's equipped with the optional step, one of the few options that you can get installed at the factory. If you see one at a dealership without it, you could get the dealer to install one as well. And one nice little feature that I thought might have gotten rid of on the Eco, but they've still retained, is this little light here. So this is a little blue light that just lights up the step area. Makes it easier to get in and out of the trailer at night, and you can see what you're doing. They also have a few of those on the inside, which is really nice, and I'm really happy that they've retained that as well. So we do get a friction hinge on the door, which is something that even the premium lounge didn't have last year, so I'm really appreciating that. And we do get a screen door as well. And here we are at the front of the campsite of the trailer, and we have a few features to look at. We do have a access door for the storage under the bed from the outside. Appreciate that. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I don't know if a barbecue is going to fit through there or not. It might. It's a decent size. We've got stabilizer right here. And of course, we have 120 volt outlet. We also have a 12 volt outlet, which is a nice feature. So appreciating that. And what we're missing, of course, here is the window. So there's no window beside the bed on this particular side. All right, let's take a look inside. And we'll just give you the lay of the land before we look at the details. And what you can see here is we've got a nice double bed right to the right of the door. Then we've got our kitchen and plenty of storage across from the door. In the back corner, you've got your bathroom, and then you've got your dinette to the left of the door, along with plenty of storage above it. And we're going to come in and swing around and take a look at the bed first. Now, on the regular lounge, the premium lounge, you actually get a couch that converts into a bed here, but on the Eco Lounge, you're getting just a bed. Now, depending on your approach to things, if you really like the idea of having a couch, you might prefer the premium one. But I think there is an advantage here, which is you're getting a huge storage area underneath the bed. So let me just give you a look at that. And there you go. You can see plenty of storage underneath there. So, and you get access to that both from the inside and the outside. It would be a lot easier to lift it without holding a camera. You'll just have to trust me on that. We do have heat ducts here as well, along with our fuse panel and our carbon monoxide detector. And also in the bedroom area, you get a whole array of plugs. So just spinning around here to the side of the kitchen, you've got a 120 volt outlet, and you've also got USB plugs right here. So two A and one C plug. So loving that. You'll be able to charge your devices, run a CPAP machine if you need to, right from there, nicely located. Now, as we come to the kitchen, you'll see, and this is another difference from the Eco and the regular, and that is instead of having cabinet doors, we have netting. So this is going to save weight and save money, of course. And as you can see, there's plenty of storage in this floor plan. It's one of the nice things about the lounge. Just love the amount of space that you get in the kitchen for storage. So that's up top. Then on the counter, we have our stove, and it's a Dometic 2-burner stove with an electronic igniter. So that's actually a bit of a premium stove, if you ask me. And then we do have a good amount of counter space as well. Even in between the stove and the sink, you've got a good amount of counter space. And then instead of a stainless steel sink, you're getting this sort of composite or acrylic style sink. That helps to save money and bring the price point down a little bit. Still have a residential style faucet here though, so love that. And down below you have your thermostat, your water pump switch here on the kitchen, and then below the sink you've got plenty of storage, as you can see. And they are still giving you doors at the bottom, which is nice. And then you can see that you've got this bank of cabinets from floor to ceiling, and lots of space to store all of your gear here. So definitely note between what's below the bed and all of this storage in the kitchen, you've got a good amount of storage space for sure. Now I'm going to spin around and give you a look at the dinette. So it's very spacious, 2-person dinette. Definitely a 2-person dinette though. I suppose you could set up a chair maybe here on the floor and get a 3rd person if you really wanted to. But definitely 2 people are going to be very comfortable here. Now you have mechanical underneath this bench, but I will show you that you also get more charging station and some of your switches as well there. And underneath this side, however, you do get storage, and you can access it either from the seat, like so, or you can access it from a door which is built in right by the front door of the trailer. And we'll just give you a look at that. So great place to put your shoes and all that kind of stuff. So loving that. And so this dinette is pretty much the same as what you would get in the regular lounge. You drop the table down and it's going to help to form a bed, which is a bed that a small adult could sleep on for sure. You do get the storage, of course, up above it as well. Now on the regular premium lounge, you're going to get doors here, but on this one, you're getting the netting again. But still plenty of storage. Now, in terms of, obviously the biggest difference is there's less windows in the Eco Lounge, but I like the way they've located them in the Eco Lounge. So we've got one at the dinette, so you still get your picture window at the dinette. You can still see your campsite through the window, which is nice. And then as we flip around, ooh, I'm a little winded for some reason. You've got one on at the head of the bed here. So what that means is that, you know, when you get your fan going, you're going to get a nice breeze by both of the sleeping areas in the trailer as well, which is nice. And I will show you that you do get a max fan as standard. Air conditioning is not available from the factory. However, the trailer is pre-wired for air conditioning, so that can be a dealer installed option if you want it. Now, I don't believe I've shown you the fridge, just realizing that now. So I'm going to show you the fridge now. And this is a 12-volt fridge. I was talking to the owner of the company, and it seems like they're just not able to get propane fridges, so it's not that Prolite wanted to go 12-volt, but they didn't have a choice. And so they're giving you a solar plug on the back of the trailer, and it is also pre-wired to add a solar panel on the roof, should you so choose, and your dealer can do that for you as well. Nice size freezer, excellent size fridge, nice shelves on the door as well. So very nice fridge. So again, I'll give you a bit of a wide shot of the kitchen here. Plenty of storage space, good amount of counter space. So really appreciating the layout of this kitchen, and you're really not losing much compared to the premium lounge. So appreciate that. Now, of course, the lounge does have a small bathroom in the back corner. So we got a cassette toilet, 5 gallons, and we do have a shower in here as well. And you've got a shower curtain. Now, one of the differences is the premium trailer has a fiberglass enclosure here. This one has just your regular RV wall kind of thing. Now, this stuff is waterproof, so you can go ahead and take a shower in here. You don't have to worry about it. The fiberglass just gives it sort of a nicer look more than anything else. So, but this is a fully functional bathroom. You're still getting a vent and a fan there as well, which is nice. And plenty of lighting. You've got 2 lights in here, so loving that. And we'll just give it a quick size test. All right, I've kicked my shoes off, and we'll just come in. There's no step up, which is nice. So I'm a little optimistic. Okay, so as you can see, in terms of like being able to step in, there's plenty of space. It's just there's a little bit of a lack of headroom because the curvature of the trailer roof reduces the amount of headroom a little bit. Now, if I'm going to sit on the throne here, and in terms of sitting on the throne, I've actually got a decent amount, a little bit of elbow space on both sides, so I'm appreciating that. I might have to sit to take a shower though, because it's just a little bit not quite enough headroom, but for shorter folks, this is going to work great. As a toilet, it works perfectly. We're going to give it 1 thumbs up. In the middle of the night, you're going to appreciate the fact that you have a very easy to use, comfortable toilet, and you're not having to go out to a pit toilet or to somewhere else in the campground to go to the bathroom. Just want to show you how the windows work in the lounge, and as you can see, they are very, very easy to turn, and you just use this little handle here, and you can see how much the windows open right there. And I'm just going to spin around and show you the other window, and this one is an emergency exit window, so it's just working like so, and it opens quite wide, give you a nice breeze.
Let's talk price. Prolite has been able to significantly lower the MSRP on the Lounge Eco compared to the Premium Lounge. In Canadian dollars, the Premium Lounge MSRP starts at $42,390, while the Lounge Eco featured in this video brings that down to $33,999. In US dollars, the Premium Lounge MSRP starts at $29,700, whereas the Eco starts at just $24,700. And as we head into our pros and cons, that price reduction is our first pro. This Eco trailer is significantly more affordable than its premium sibling and than most other lightweight travel trailers as well. And on this channel, we always love to see a more affordable option for folks who want to tow a trailer with a normal car. My second pro is the lighter weight. Yes, you are foregoing features like an awning, the convertible couch, and cabinet doors, but in exchange you get a dry weight of only 1,395 pounds. Note that the weight of the Premium Lounge increased this year to 1,545 pounds, so the Eco is saving you 150 pounds. My final pro is the storage between what's under the dinette, the kitchen cabinets, and the expanded storage area under the bed. This trailer has a ton of space for gear given its size and weight. Now what about cons? First up is the lack of windows. I know, if your camping style means that you only sleep in the trailer, the reduction of windows won't matter, but if you plan to spend a lot of time in the trailer, this new Eco setup may feel a bit claustrophobic. My second con is shared with both versions of this trailer, and it's the lack of headroom in the shower. I wish there was a way to have just a little bit more space in the bathroom. The final con for the Prolite Lounge Eco specifically is the existence of the Premium Lounge. I can see customers stepping up to the Premium model for its additional windows and features. But this final con for the Prolite Lounge Eco is a win for customers in the lightweight travel trailer segment because the new Prolite Eco line means greater choice. If you use your trailer mainly for sleeping, then the Eco is your model with its lower price and comfy sleeping setup. If you see yourself spending more time in the trailer and want added windows and features, then the Premium model is your trailer. What do you think? Would you go Eco or Premium if you were buying a lounge? Let me know in the comments. If you want to see our walkthrough of last year's Premium Lounge, click the link on the screen. Thanks for watching and take care.